Let's ignite the dynamo of your mind, your imagination. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath and prepare yourself for an astounding journey through the corridors of your creativity. Picture yourself standing at the edge of a vast, shimmering emerald lake. The sun, a radiant sapphire orb, hangs low in the cotton candy sky. The air around you is sweet with the scent of mysterious, unseen flowers. You reach into your pocket and pull out a tiny golden seed. This seed holds unlimited possibilities, a reflection of your imagination's potential. You toss the seed into the calm waters of the lake. A dazzling spectacle unfolds. The lake begins to swirl, and a golden tree shoots up from the water. It grows taller and taller, its branches sprawling outwards, each one bearing fantastical fruits of different shapes and sizes. You watch as one of the fruits opens to reveal a miniature universe inside. Stars twirl and galaxies unfold in its tiny expanse. Another fruit opens to unleash a flock of iridescent birds, singing melodies unheard in the waking world. You reach out and touch one of the branches. It transforms into a ladder. You climb up. With each step, the view grows more marvelous. Forests of floating crystals, cascading waterfalls of molten silver, fields of flowers blooming with pure light. When you reach the top, you find a door. It's made of luminescent pearls glowing softly. You open the door and step into a realm beyond. Gravity loses meaning as you float through clouds of radiant nebulae. Creatures of pure light swim around you. Golden vines grow and retract in fast forward. Every sensation, every sight, every sound is beyond comprehension, yet feels incredibly familiar. This is the universe of your imagination. No boundary exists that it cannot transcend. Imagine standing at the gates of a massive, ancient city. The gates, built from opalescent seashells, shimmer as they swing open to welcome you. You step onto a pathway paved with brilliant turquoise tiles that glow under the ethereal moonlight. The city before you is teeming with fantastical structures. Skyscrapers constructed from countless mirrors that reflect a myriad of realities. Towers spiraling like DNA strands into the velvet skies, and cottages nestled within gigantic blossoming flowers. The denizens of the city are a spectacle in themselves. Creatures of brilliant colors and shapes you've never seen before strolling, flying and teleporting around. They exude an energy that is infectious and invigorating. In the heart of the city, there's an enormous fountain. The water, liquid light, ebbs and flows in tune with the harmony of the city. You approach and touch the water. Your reflection shimmers, then shifts, showing not what you are, but what you could be. You venture further. There is an amphitheater built into a gargantuan seashell. On the stage, an ensemble of celestial beings is playing an entrancing symphony. The music is like nothing you've heard, every note resonating with your spirit, causing the air to vibrate with pure emotion. Finally, you ascend a tall, twisted staircase that leads to a viewing deck. The view is staggering, revealing an endless, pulsating landscape of the city. It spreads out like a vision of a future untold, mirroring the limitless potential within you. Hold on to this feeling, this taste of boundless creativity, this awareness of infinite potential. Imagine yourself standing at the edge of a large, thriving forest. The forest is full of ancient trees reaching up towards the sky, creating a canopy overhead. The sunlight filters through the leaves, casting a soft, dappled light around you. Behind you is a large open field bathed in the warm light of the setting sun. In front of you, a forest path winds its way into the deep, dark forest. You're holding a glowing orb of energy in your hands. It's warm to touch, pulsating with vibrant energy. Now start walking towards the path leading into the forest. As you walk along the winding forest path, the sunlight grows fainter, the trees denser. You can hear the calls of distant forest creatures echoing around you. You come across a river. It's a wide river with a swift current. Your path continues on the other side of the river, but there's no bridge in sight. Now, visualize your orb of energy growing brighter. With a burst of radiance, it morphs into a sturdy raft. You use this raft to cross the river, the current pushing against you. As you reach the other side, the raft transforms back into the orb, now brighter than before. With the orb back in your hands, you continue on the path. The sunlight is now a mere memory, but the glowing orb illuminates your way. Finally, after what feels like hours, you see the edge of the forest. Beyond it, a new dawn is breaking. The first rays of the rising sun fill the open field in front of you with a soft golden light. As you step out of the forest and into the open field, you feel a profound sense of accomplishment. The glowing orb in your hand fades away, having served its purpose. The forest symbolizes the challenges and mysteries of life. The glowing orb symbolizes your creative power, your potential to make the world vibrant with your ideas. This challenge illustrates how your imagination can weave complex narratives and influence your perception. Picture yourself on a floating island. The ground beneath your feet is fluffy, like marshmallows. The blue grass sways gently with the wind. Look around, you see floating waterfalls pouring from clouds, creating a misty rainbow. Up ahead is a forest, but not just any forest. The trees have crystal trunks and leaves of glowing plasma, shimmering in an array of colors. As you walk, the ground responds to your steps, changing color, like a giant, soft mood ring. With each step, you hear a different musical note, making your walk feel like a song. Moving deeper into the forest, you encounter the inhabitants. They are small, round creatures that hover above the ground. Their bodies, transparent like glass, display a universe within them, full of stars, galaxies, and even tiny planets. In the heart of the forest, there's a lake. But this is not a regular lake. It's a lake of liquid light. Each wave of light creates a different melody. You touch the liquid light. It feels warm and fuzzy. Across the lake, you see a mountain. It's not made of rocks, but of dreams. Every dream that ever existed forms a piece of the mountain. Some dreams are as small as a pebble, some as large as a boulder. Picture yourself standing on the moon, gazing upon the earth from afar. The earth, a vibrant blue marble suspended in space. Each continent clearly visible. Oceans shimmering, clouds dancing. Now imagine yourself slowly descending towards the earth. You pass through the layers of the atmosphere, feeling the subtle shift in temperature and pressure. You watch as the earth becomes larger, the countries, the mountains, the rivers becoming clearer. You finally land gently in a dense, lush rainforest. The sounds of chirping birds, rustling leaves, and the distant calls of wild creatures fill your ears. You can smell the rich earth, the fresh leaves, and the subtle fragrance of tropical flowers. You begin to walk. Each step is soft, sinking into the mossy undergrowth. The sunlight filters through the dense foliage, casting beautiful, dappled shadows on the forest floor. Now a path opens up leading to a massive tree, so tall it appears to touch the sky. You walk up to the tree and touch its bark. It feels warm and pulsates with a strange energy. Suddenly, the bark begins to shift and a doorway appears. You step through the doorway and find yourself in an immense underground cavern. The walls are lined with glowing crystals, illuminating the cavern in a dazzling array of colors. You follow a path of smooth stones that leads to an underground lake. The water in the lake is so clear you can see the bottom. You notice something glimmering. It's a key, resting on a bed of colorful pebbles. You reach into the water, feeling the cool liquid rush over your hand as you retrieve the key. As you hold it, a ray of light from one of the crystals above illuminates a small chest hidden among the rocks. You approach, use the key, and open the chest. Inside you find a small seed. You take the seed, return to the surface, and plant it next to the large tree. The moment the seed touches the soil, it begins to sprout. Within moments, a tiny sapling grows into a massive tree, rivaling the first in size. The sun is rising, casting a warm, golden glow across the dew-kissed grass. Birds sing harmoniously in the distance. Suddenly, a path made of glowing cobblestones appears before you. It winds its way through the meadow and disappears into a magnificent forest of emerald green. You begin your journey along this path. As you reach the edge of the forest, you see that the trees are not ordinary trees. Their leaves shimmer with an otherworldly glow, and their trunks are made of a beautiful, shining silver. Moving deeper into the forest, you come across a clear, sparkling stream. The water is impossibly clear, revealing multicolored stones that seem to pulsate with an inner light at the bottom. Crossing the stream, you find a gigantic tree with a door in its trunk. You open the door to reveal a swirling portal of radiant colors. Stepping through the portal, you find yourself floating in a space filled with countless stars and galaxies. Each one is within reach, each celestial body emanating a harmonious sound. Then you start soaring through the cosmos. Planets and stars whiz past you, each one unique and mesmerizing. You reach out and pluck a star from its place in the cosmos. It feels warm and vibrates with life in your hand. With a gentle toss, you send the star back into the cosmos, watching as it leaves a streak of light before settling back in its original place. Now you find yourself back in the meadow. The sun has set, the sky is painted with hues of twilight. As this journey comes to a close, remember that this entire fantastical journey was created by your own imagination. It's a testament to your mind's incredible ability to generate and explore unique and vivid worlds. Remember, the power of your imagination is boundless. It's a source of infinite creativity and a wellspring of potential. Embrace it, cultivate it, and allow it to guide you to great heights.